You all had entered the interior kind of home central chamber beneath the volcano of Rumble Cusp, where Vokodo resides. And let's go ahead and get that on the board.
Oh, look at that. He's so
My
small.
goodness gracious.
He's so sparkly.
Oh yeah.
So
That's where the heat from the mouth comes from.
Holy shit. Gigantic.
Ah!
It's too big.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That's pretty big. It's a pretty big.
So,
Oh
Look
no.
at the treasure chest on his back. That's so cute.
I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Oh, God.
Like this.
Looks like a bunch of dog poops with treasure swirled into it.
I just lost feeling in my knees. I'm going to swim up to it, I guess.
Right up front here.
God punching.
How much speed was that to get there?
To get there, 25.
Okay, let me get on. Can I get on top of his head? Can I get on above it?
Sure, yeah, I'll let you do that.
Whoa.
Since you have
Okay.
enough speed as a monk.
Jeez.
So as you swim up over, as you rush up over it, you feel the heat blasting out of its mouth as it lights up the front of Bo as you skid past. The water around its mouth itself is almost boiling. As you move up, you see the four eyes in the head kind of like clock you as you swim past them, and then above you can see the massive collection of coins and knickknacks and pottery and weird furniture, all things that have been collected over time by Vokodo. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm legitimately lightheaded.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna swim up over him, and I'm gonna try and use like one of the things that's attached to his back to give me some leverage to like come down and power bomb him from above.
Go for it.
Yes.
Both fists out.
What are we doing? Oh God. Okay. 27 and 18.
Both hit.
Oh, that's
18
good.
hits.
18 hits.
okay.
Oh, I see.
18.
guys, let's kill Vokodo.
First, a stunning strike.
14 points of bludgeoning damage. Stunning strike. All right. He's going to go ahead and use legendary resistance to not be stunned.
Legendary resistance.
One resistance down.
Does he
Sort
get
of.
3 resistances per round or 3 resistances?
We don't know.
We don't know.
But he just used a resistance?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You don't know. I
He
love
just used one
the wiggle.
with his stunning strike. Second attack.
Go.
Each of these punches, by the way, as you're punching in the side, it's like searing your knuckles.
It's horn of water. Should be. And
Go, Bo.
Vokodo regard.
oh no, you Voco don't regard.
Bludgeoning.
And extract aspects.
Okay. So as you, all three hits and you pull back, and the burning sensation from all the blows you laid into him do 7 points of fire damage total. With each hit, the sheer temperature of the surface of his hardened exterior burns your knuckles. It's like, and as soon as you walk, you're like, fuck, that hurt. So just know that hitting it with a melee hit seems to burn you back.
It burns.
You do, however,
He burns.
you do learn that he is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks, is resistant to cold damage,
Resistant to cold damage.
and is immune to fire damage.
Oh. Okay.
Not vulnerable to anything.
Not vulnerable to anything.
Yeah.
I just shout out, obviously, think he's immune to fire. Surprisingly, resistant to cold. Didn't see that one coming. And then that's my turn.
Thanks for that.
Initiative count 20. Lair action first.
Oh no.
Wow.
Hate this all.
This is fine.
Oh god, I'm getting nervous.
Remember when we spent 2 episodes preparing for this and then made no impact?
Oh no.
Same as the
Laura
other
Bailey,
one.
why?
In this vicinity,
Oh, we tried so hard.
What?
Good.
This strange wave of psychic energy kind of emanates from the side of the wall and causes all of you to like briefly shoot your attention straight towards Vokodo. I need everyone except for Caleb and Veth to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, we're
Advantage. Advantage. Okay.
So, as all of you kind of shift and look, you all shake it from view. However, Yasha, your vision suddenly begins to blur and swirl towards it, and there's something alluring.
I have no wisdom.
And for the time being, you are hypnotized. You are charmed by it.
Why are you so
On your
easy
turn, you're trying to get as close to it as you possibly can, and you can only use your action to dash towards it.
Man.
Until you're within 5 feet. At the end of each of your turns, you get to try and save from it. Right now, when it comes to your turn, all you can do is just get as close to it as you can. Similar to when you first entered these tunnels, you just need to get to this creature. It's drawing you towards it.
We might have to hit you.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to it.
Well, it's not your turn yet.
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, at the end
That's
of
how
the...
charmed you are.
So,
Lair
that's the
action.
layer action. Now it's Villia and Vokodo both actually rolled the same initiative.
Okay.
Working together.
Villia's a little bit higher on there. So she is going to go first. She, looking around in the space here, sees everyone's face shift. She also resists the effect. Looks about angrily. Everything seems fine. She goes ahead and takes her staff, holds it in front of her, and begins swirling it overhead like this. And as it does, soot from the ground begins to lift up out of the ground and form these blackened clouds that begin to crackle over the top of this darkened chamber. She forms an underwater storm cloud by calling lightning.
That's dope! So cool.
Water's a hell of a conductor, though.
Yeah, if we've learned anything about your mom, it's that water is not her favorite terrain.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
It's been a rough month, man.
That was some millennia shade.
She's going to cast it at 5th level.
fifth level?
She's casting it at 5th level. And with her bonus action, she's going to transform into a killer whale, which I do not have a mini for.
Oh my god.
So instead I'm going to be using this because it's about roughly this size. And that gives her swim speed of 60, so she's going to go ahead and shift over here
Gator is excited.
onto the side over there, and swimming up against the side as this killer whale spins around, a bolt shoots down towards Vokodo, who has to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry.
She's now a lightning storm
I've got
casting
everywhere.
killer whale. Finishing Villia's go. It is now Vokodo. The water is now getting to a subtle boil around you. While it's not damaging you this round, you gather it's probably going to start damaging you pretty soon just being in this chamber. But for Vokodo's turn, let's see what we got here. You know what? Yeah. Looking around at the space, the eye shifting after it takes the blows from on top to you, Beauregard. And then angrily, two of the eyes kind of glare up towards you, and the voice gutturally growls within and goes, "Can't have that." I need you to go make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Fucking shit! Come on, Bo!
Thank God for these heroes feasts, man.
Okay. I rolled a 19 and an 18.
Whoa!
So my wisdom save is +4, so 23 total.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Angered the god
Lucky
Vokodo.
roll, lucky roll.
So, as the two eyes look towards you, you feel this psychic wave strike your brain, and for a second, you feel like something is trying to grasp hold of your will, and you remember yourself back on that shoreline meditating on the Menagerie Coast, and you shatter that hold. No effect.
I just say, ew, your eyes can look backwards, gross.
With that, he's going to attempt to move backward like an octopus. Swirl back. You do get to take a reaction if you want to.
Yes, I do.
Enos.
So he tries to move back, and Beauregard punches right back down in the head, taking another 3 points of fire damage. But in doing so, the eyes kind of curl in and look back in different directions, briefly kind of shaken, and it stays in place. And if you can now feel just the space around it is vibrating with anger. That's Vokodo's turn. Yasha, for your turn, you spend the entirety of it swimming forward and getting as close as you can to Vokodo, which is right up there. And you just stand there and stare. You all watch as Yasha just kind of floating in the water. Stares, head slightly cocked to the side, either enthralled by the jewelry on its back or the actual entity itself. I need you, Yasha, to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
15.
Plus.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh.
15 does not succeed. You stay there holding your space, still kind of glaring at it.
All right.
Stomping
At the end of your turn, it's going to go ahead and use a legendary action, since you're right up in its face now, to use its bite attack. So as you're right there, its jaws begin to open and you can see the kind of elongated, pointed, almost obsidian-like teeth reveal this bright yellow light that burns from the inside, like the heat itself is become like the front of a hooded lantern, but intensely more bright. And you watch as Yasha is framed in dark shadow from your guys' perspective behind her before it lurches forward to try and bite down on her.
Dead lights.
You don't need all those dice. You can just use half.
17 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
plus 10 points of fire damage.
Raging.
Okay.
Okay.
He's just going to. I'm gonna try to use up some of his. I'm gonna cast command.
Cast command on them?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you commanding?
Drown.
Grovel.
Grovel.
Oh.
Okay, that's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
16. What's your DC?
17.
Oh my god.
17. Yeah, he'll grovel.
You sound like you're not sweating it though. Why?
I know.
Why are you not
I
sweating?
know.
Are we starting this shit now, or are we waiting around?
What? Starting what?
Hard to say.
So next turn it'll fall prone and end its turn.
In terms of.
He falls prone, like to the floor of the cavern.
Yeah, and he'll end his.
So the end of it.
So he won't take a turn.
He'll lose a turn, yeah.
Okay.
You would rather lose a turn.
He still has legendary actions though.
Yeah.
How many legendary actions do we have?
We don't.
We don't know.
No.
Okay.
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 Reflexive
And use
magic?
reflexive magic. So it gets to cast a spell at 4th level or lower as a legendary action.
Jesus.
It's going to go ahead and you watch as Beauregard. You're right above it, and Yasha's right up there in front of it. You watch the entire form of Vokodo just vanishes.
Why?
It was casting just then?
It was.
Did I have eyes on or am I hidden?
You would have eyes on.
Counterspell.
What's the range on counterspell?
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
60 feet, definitely within range. It's a 4th level spell, so I need you to go ahead and roll.
Is he teleporting or going at this point?
We don't know.
You don't know?
No, I'll do it at 5th level.
Oh shit.
Okay. Well, wait, okay. He stays put. You have counterspelled his dimension door.
He was leaving, which.
Maybe. Or maybe he was just bouncing around the
To a
room.
different
Yeah.
place, yeah. We don't know.
And I will fire.
Go for it. Roll an
one.
attack. Aww.
Yeah.
Only over 50 damage in one round. Cool. So as you fire a second time, both of them sink into the sides as the bolts kind of split in. You watch as the bolts heat up red, just being stuck in the side of a creature this high in temperature. But it kind of
Doesn't like that. Oh, God.
all right. That's your turn.
Above, I'll fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts and then I'll drop down low so that I'm behind that platform then, just so that I can stay low.
Okay.
2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
You got it.
13, 15, 30 points of force damage.
Damn. Of force damage.
Force damage. Actually, I'm going to use my bonus action before I duck down to cast Hexblade's Curse on Vokodo. You fucker!
You got it. And with that, he has been
Look at all
cursed
convenient
with your
places
Hexblade's
to
curse.
hang back.
Honey's couple.
Yeah, there's quite a few options there. As you pull back behind, you can watch as some of the kind of long dead plant matter in here begins to bloom green and then shoot out and kind of sink into the crevices around its body as the curse takes hold. The Wild Mother now kind of bound in there with the warlock energy.
The Wild Mother has entered the fight.
Indeed.
All right, I am going to kind of wait and rear up for my opportunity, and as soon as I see one of his tentacles kind of whip overhead, I'm going to leap and jump off. I'm going to grab it swashbuckler style and use that to swing around and come back at him with like a double donkey kick
Around
to
this
the
side?
face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works great.
All right,
Is
so
it,
you watch.
is it all in slow motion because you're underwater?
Yeah, just
So is the not for you. It's not slow motion. As the tentacle rears back after the curse takes hold, you grab it in this giant swoop and end up careening around.
I'm gonna do a little bicycle kick, pop, pop.
Full-on bicycle kick to its side.
Bicycle.
Bicycle. That one's
Strike.
caution right there.
I was gonna say, do you
I'm just gonna go ahead and use another resistance.
I have nothing to heal myself with.
I mean anything long range?
He uses a legendary resistance.
Yeah, he did.
One. You used one this
Use
round.
one at the top.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's using another one?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So he has used 2 total, right? You think?
Yeah,
Well, he's only used
that we know of.
Yeah.
He's used 2?
He has used 2.
I've seen some
Out of
games where
his-
they don't even mention if a legendary resistance is used and
It
just let
just
you guys
happens.
figure it out. But like, I don't know. It's fun to let you guys strategize around it. So
Yeah, because our stretch is paying off. Fucking what?
Squirrels run around and fight.
15.
15 misses.
Did we get it? Did we get it?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Flurry of blows. So I'm gonna do pop, pop again.
Go for it.
Shit. Stop. Stop.
Bob.
Bob. So while I'm there, I'm just gonna try and swing around for 2 more kicks to his little squirmy eyeballs.
Great.
24 total.
You also take 14 points of fire damage.
Okay. Woof.
So after you impact both the legs, you pull back and then pop, pop, hit him back inside the side of the chest. The whole side quivers and you see coins being jangled loose that begin to slowly fall and spin to the ground. And as you pull back, the knuckles are kind of singed and burnt now. And you can see there's a little bit of like blood trails in the water as you pull back your fists. You're starting to bleed from the impacts
Oh, they're
there.
getting those like bubbly blisters. You know when they bubble?
A feet forward and try to poke my face through that platform and
Through here?
that little gap there,
Okay.
and extend my hand out holding a cocoon in my hand, and I'm going to cast Polymorph on him, on Vokodo.
Okay. Got it. That's a which save?
That is a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Turn him into a dragon turtle.
That is a 23.
Big save.
Well,
Worth a try. So as you come through and release it, one of the eyes kind of looks towards you, and as the spell impacts, you see its form kind of quake for a second and then resist it. However, Beauregard, I need you to make a wisdom save.
All right. Anyway, so 22.
22, that does beat your DC.
What?
So as you cast Polymorph, the effect blasts kind of off his hide and then reforms towards Beauregard, and Beauregard, you suddenly resist an effect that seemed to be trying to change and alter your physical form.
Wait, you resisted it also?
is that something that can happen? A
Is that
spell can ricochet
right,
off of a...
or with
Here it
him?
can.
Is that with him?
So she saved.
I saved.
God.
And to that point, actually, just
This guy's
double check.
got a lot of tricks up
'cause
his sleeve, you
I
guys.
forgot it earlier. Caduceus, if you can go ahead and make a wisdom save as well, or charisma save for me.
It would have been really
save?
funny to see you turn into a giant crab, though.
Oh, that's
Do I need to do this?
Oh,
20.
20, yeah, you're fine. Cool. All right, Caleb, that's your movement, that's your action.
Done.
You're good? All right, Caleb's done.
Boy, that's tricky.
We are now back to the layer action.
That's
Oh,
that's
it's
tricksy.
reflective.
So, as the layer action, he gets a free Misty Step
Might have to
and is going to
Yeah.
teleport 30 feet
wait, is he moving?
this way.
Teleporting.
Misty
As
Step.
part of the
Not a
layer
spe-
action.
Not a spell, it's a lair action, right?
You got Sentry on his ass,
Yeah,
right?
well,
As the layer action, it
did.
gets to cast, so it is a spell.
Gets to cast.
But is him leaving my melee range? Do I still get to make an attack
It's a
of opportunity?
teleport, so no, you would not.
Oh,
He
right.
just disappears.
That's right.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
So with that, leaving Beauregard and Yasha behind. Oh God. And Beauregard falls over.
Slow mo falling.
Oh, I can swim.
No!
Not the time.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Teleports 30 feet back as part of the Misty Step. You watch as he vanishes, and then suddenly this tiny little sparkle of fire goes across the water, and then all of a sudden he apparates in place again, and you watch all the water around him pull back, and then immediately begin to shift. You can see the heat in itself radiating is causing the visuals around him to warp. As an orca, so she has a visual, and is going to go ahead and concentrate for a second. The head seems to dip down, and the storm above goes and strikes down next towards Vokodo, who fails his dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
25. So 25 points of lightning damage to Vokodo as the bolt strikes and hits him. The entire chamber has now become superheated. Every one of you within the chamber takes 3 points of fire damage.
Come on, Vokodo.
Don't.
Sam, shut up.
You gotta do better than that.
No,
No,
don't.
we don't agree with that.
Don't listen to
He
him.
doesn't speak for us.
Remember, you have temporary.
We want you to die, but
At which point, all the heat's there, he tumbles to the ground, the successful command causing him to grovel. He swims to the base of the chamber right there
you are super cool.
and is currently prone.
Okay.
So
Does that
attacks-
mean melee attacks on it have advantage?
Yes, that's all he can do.
Did the attacking Yasha break the charm on her because she took physical damage?
Yes, go ahead and make another save.
Come on. Big
You get a
Mike.
wisdom save with advantage, right?
Say again?
Advantage.
Wisdom advantage, yeah.
God damn it.
No. 12, no. You're still there, staring forward towards it.
Oh, fine.
That ends Vokodo's turn, currently prone on the ground, commanded by a level 1 spell. Ending that go, Yasha, it's your turn, and you spend your turn dashing as close as you can, right there, staring once more into the dead lights of Vokodo, as Marisha put it. Absorbed by what's in front of you. Eyes wide, hypnotized.
Try again?
You need to
No.
return, you make another series of saves.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, come on. With advantage, with
Gosh, dang it.
advantage.
Come on, here we go. This is it.
This one.
No, it's not. It's a 5.
What?
Sorry, Yasha.
That was advantage.
I'm scared of casting any spells. I'm afraid it's gonna.
Right.
I'm gonna try to cast. Fuck!
I don't know
level?
spell.
I think you do.
Matt, can you point to where Yasha is?
Fuck him.
Right there.
Got it.
Like right in the front of the face, just staring into the open mouth.
I'm going to cast command again.
Cast command again? Okay. What's the save on that? That's wisdom?
Yeah.
That is going to be a 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Make a wisdom
You're
save.
getting a ricochet spell again.
With advantage.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wisdom save. 13 plus 4
17.
is 17.
So you succeed.
Okay,
17.
So
Okay. Yeah.
just was about to shout a word, and for a second, your concentration shifts towards her, and you shake it from your will.
Grovel? Really? You want me to grovel right now?
Oh, I know. I wasn't gonna say grovel.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Big.
So that.
And then from my hidden position, I will cast a spell at it. Using my spell sniper? Is that a thing? Spell? Not spell sniper. It's like a. I've never done this before.
Your
Magical ambush. If I'm hidden when I cast a spell, the creature has disadvantage on saving throw.
Ooh.
that's true.
Wow, you haven't ever done that.
Yeah.
So I will.
Advantage on saving throws for the rest of the.
No, just for
Just
this.
against that spell.
So I will cast Phantasmal Force
Okay.
on
against
it.
All right.
Ooh, maybe he's like extra susceptible to it since all he does is communicate with mind images.
Could be. So what is the DC on that? And what kind of save is it? Is it wisdom?
Only 15.
Just flood the channels.
And it is Intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay. Okay, so I rolled an 18, and the lower number with its bonus is a 14.
So it failed.
It failed. So, what's the effect?
Well, not much, because I'm just like a little creepy thing. So it will see a giant black portal 10 feet wide open up in front of it, accompanied by the sound of nightmarish howls from an abyss-like plane. So it's like, and it will hear, in common anyway, "I'm coming for you."
Okay.
Oh god.
All right. So you watch as it's on the ground, like getting up from its groveling. You know, like in the process of getting up, it's angry, it's frustrated. It sees Yasha there, and it's kind of grinning at that process. And now that it's moved away from the one that's pinning it down, and everyone's kind of hiding over there, you see the weird kind of tongue on the inside of the mouth comes out and licks the front of its teeth, looking at Yasha. And you can see the tongue itself is glowing, this extremely bright, almost like orangish yellow hot poker iron type coloration as it pulls across the front. As it does, you can see bubbles rise as the water in its immediate vicinity flash vapors and bubbles up into the darkness above. And then suddenly it sees something out of the corner of its eyes. The eyes shoot there, and its entire body goes and you can see fear on its face.
I'm gonna try and cast this on 6 people. I'm casting Bless on 6 people.
Whoa.
Casting at what level?
That would be level 4.
Okay.
So everyone has a D4 added to saves and attacks.
Are we blessed?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Me too?
Except Jester.
That's okay.
That's a D4 to
I'm
wisdom
still
saving throw,
smiling,
too?
Every
even
saving
though I'm
throw.
gonna die.
Saving throw.
I'm going to use Major Image, and I am going to conjure a 20 cube by 20 cube, 20 foot by 20 foot astral dreadnought.
Yes.
It looks like that it's burning with the same sort of glowing fire that Vokodo has.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, kind of over here. Yeah, right above there. And it lets out a terrifying astral dreadnought bellow.
You've never heard.
I've never
So what's
heard.
it sound like?
Just a cacophony of shit, like just diarrhea-inducing sounds.
That is diarrhea. Pretty bad.
Yeah, just 1,000 T-Rexes pitched down a couple decibels.
You got it. Okay.
Ooh, that's nice.
All of you guys see this too, by the way. Suddenly this smaller than usual astral dreadnought just emerges out of the shadows on the side and begins roaring. So keep that in mind for whatever role-playing purposes there might be.
But he said he was gonna do it, so it shouldn't be completely.
If we did have the top.
It's still pretty intense.
But it's still like
It's still
intense.
intense. Just be aware. That's still a big thing.
I'm gonna go down. Or punch him in the face.
Okay.
I cast.
I,
Punch him in the face.
I'm super flowery about punching him.
What about your lightning gloves?
It takes an action. Right? Does it take an action?
I thought it was like a free action
Battle
to.
that, but I should address that then. Okay.
Thanks for the reminder.
Fists go.
It would have been a waste of a turn.
I'll probably make it a bonus action going forward.
For
He's have
sure.
advantage, by the way, because he is prone.
Oh!
He hasn't had
Okay.
his turn yet.
Well, then I will take that 7 with that +4 thanks Caduceus to make it 21 total.
He's what?
Forgot he's prone. It's
21 hits. Yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Melee attacks get advantage.
melee. Double the chances for a nat.
It's fine. I got this over here. I'm just hacking away at him over here.
You get to add a
10
D4 to
damage.
your save.
This is
Just
true.
charging up
Stunning
over
strike.
time.
Stunning
Just
strike.
yeah, just wait for a moment.
That is a 22.
He definitely saves from that.
Second attack.
God, I'm getting really low.
Low on punches?
Keys.
Oh,
Points.
Super.
Do you only have a certain number of punches every day?
I do. I have to ration out my punches.
Oh no.
26. It was technically 30 total.
You got it.
Nice.
It's looking pretty rough, right?
Howdy doody do this?
As those blows are jamming into its side, you're just angrily, and you're hitting it. You're doing some serious damage. You can see areas where it's kind of like the blackened rock exterior is cracking, and some of the kind of molten glow is getting brighter as you're actually damaging it and seeing it kind of breaking away. You do suffer,
Even though, oh yeah, you are making contact.
22 points of fire damage.
I'm starting to punch lava. It's starting to hurt real bad.
And start weaving his hands in the water and muttering arcane words and say, I have an offering for you. And I will pull out my middle finger and say, you make a shitty god, you bedazzled cephalopod. And I will cast banishment.
Oh, yeah. Bravo.
Do this.
Come on, let's go.
What save is that?
Time.
Charisma.
Charisma. 17. It's not his best save, but I rolled high on that.
That's the
Roll
exact
high.
one.
Good.
Beauregard,
lie.
make a charisma saving throw.
Plus a d4.
Oh no.
See you in hell, Beauregard.
Fuck you, Caleb.
Oh
Fuck you.
I can drop it immediately.
Wait, do I have to? Because I'm in the vicinity? of
No.
the-
It's
He
target.
chooses.
Did you add your d4?
I'm about to. Okay.
Uh-oh.
14.
Where were you? Okay, so
to his home turf.
Beauregard vanishes from the battlefield in a flash of arcane power. Beauregard, as you're right there, fists burning, you get this weird sensation, like this weird sparkling around your torso, and then suddenly darkness, and you are adrift on this endless sea of sparkling gossamer, stars and silver. All your friends are gone, the water's gone, you are just floating.
Can she breathe?
Yeah, you can breathe.
Oh,
Sure, it's,
okay.
it's
Well, that's convenient.
And as you go to inhale, you cough all the water out of your lungs. And you are alone. It is cold and you are alone.
Dark?
Boy.
It's dark beyond like bits of weird kind of silverscapes of cloud and sparkles from all around. You see distant little clusters of what looks like floating rocks slowly rotating.
Cool.
All right,
I dead?
maybe.
done.
Wild.
It could get worse. I'm thinking
Top of the
it
layer
could get
actions now.
Wow.
Lair.
The creature now getting back up into its space.
Don't worry, Bo, you're safe.
Like freaked out by what's over in that area, is going to go ahead
You
and
mean the giant portal and the giant mini dreadnought?
both. But this is the layer action. In this space is going to it wastes its layer action on your illusion.
Yes.
And the direction of your illusion.
Yes.
So nobody is hypnotized from that space.
Hey!
Did something! Oh, thank God.
Over here to get a visual.
Love to be old.
I know. And it's going to bring the bolt down onto Vokodo.
I like to picture the killer whales like little thin.
However, does succeed on the save as the bolt fires down instead and strikes forward. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Oh no, she rolled a 1. Did she? How did that miss
I
it?
got blessed, right?
Oh no, he made
Before?
He made his.
Thanks,
saving throw.
Keyleth's mom.
I was waiting for it, yeah. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Way to go, Keyleth's mom.
Oh man, a joke 5 years in the
17?
making.
That's the D4 for bless, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly her spell DC. So,
That's good.
So you take half damage.
Okay. 5d10. half of
Do they
that?
both take half damage or no?
He does not.
Keyleth's
man.
mom don't
doesn't
got it going on.
Any damage from it?
Not if he makes the save on something
Yeah.
for half. Fuck. All right. Let me see. Each creature within 5 feet at that point. So I need both Veth and Jester to also make dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's electrified.
14, 28 points of lightning damage to you, Jester.
Jesse.
Wow, it did more to her than me.
Wow.
Ilya, at this point, the orca goes like.
Yeah.
Gives this like baleful sorry sound throughout the water that all of you hear. Is going to go ahead and use its action to try. It's going to try and move away from the illusion. It's going to use its action to try and discern whatever it is you're opening there.
It's another intelligence.
Because weirdly, it seems more scared of what you're doing than what you created. So what is it?
You did good. Intelligence 15.
Intelligence 15. Oh yeah, that succeeds. The eyes kind of look over in your direction as you've exposed yourself, still after casting the spell behind the side. You're like fried by the lightning, or like actually no, you managed to dodge it and put yourself out in the open, and it sees you, and you're like, ah, shit. However, its eyes still looking at the illusion that you've created too. It's like, and it's going to attempt to move back. So pulling back, he's going to go ahead and fly or swim backward 50 feet. So that'll put him-
5-0?
Yes. That'll put him back about there.
Jeez.
Take your
Oh no.
attack of opportunity, Yasha.
Nope.
But that wasted his action.
Hey, that's great.
So now you watch as he's like just octopus swimming backward as small coins and baubles are falling off of its body. Its eyes wildly staring at the large astral dreadnought that's sitting there in front. So that you guys, you guys teamwork fucked up his round.
Yeah.
That's gonna finish his go. Oh, and everybody at the top of his turn. Sorry. Takes 4 points of fire damage.
Except for you, Bo.
I'm so
Except for
lucky.
Is that from the water heating up?
Yes.
Yeah. 4 points.
It's nothing.
I can't wait. I can't wait for
water in
Bo's
the
turn.
middle of the fucking nowhere.
Yasha, it's your turn.
Water can't boil in
So you-
space.
Move.
Yeah.
19.
19 succeeds. So at the end of your turn, as you rush up again, still staring at it, suddenly, as you see its eyes distracted by this creature, the astral dreadnought screams, and you shake your head, the roar of the illusion kind of piercing through your head for a second. You look and see it, and for a moment, go like, your heart drops. Ford had mentioned this earlier. And you feel, for a moment, foolish for the fact that you've been caught in this hypnosis by this creature. But that foolishness fades and goes immediate into just deep, deep anger. So that ends your turn.
Go. Let's go.
Jester, you're up. Veth, you're on deck.
Let's go.
Right in front of his mouth. Yep, I'm like, whoo. Wait, so I can't move from there, right? Because that was the full...
Correct, that's the end of your turn.
Got it.
Thought that plus worked.
Time for some dental work.
I'm
Thank you for that.
going to take a cue from Caleb, and I'm gonna have my duplicate swim up
Come on.
Alrighty.
and pull out a little duplicate sequenced glove and wave it around and be like, "Here's your other offering," and cast banishment
Through him?
through my duplicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is charisma, right?
Charisma, yeah. Come on, Jester.
That's a fail. He's going to use his last legendary resistance to resist it.
Last.
One.
Last.
All right.
Caduceus, make a charisma saving throw.
I haven't done shit. All right.
Where is Cat on the board?
Ooh. 16?
What's your spell DC?
Oh.
Oh, for Pete. Do I see you?
Does he see me?
Where were you sending?
Same place.
Same place?
Wow.
Roll a d20 for me, Caduceus.
Just a total stop.
If it's an 11 or 9. So no, it is not the same place. With 10 or higher, you're going to be in the same place. So you suddenly go into a brief moment of darkness, find yourself now floating in the same gossamer space, seeing the distant sparkles and like weird distant winds that look almost like deep clouds in space with large shadowed land masses in the distance, and you hear a distant, sounds like a wail, a very deep resonant wail behind you. And you turn and look, and there is a shadow. You're not sure how far away, but it is getting slowly bigger and bigger.
Oh my god.
And I don't see him anywhere. We're
No.
not in this. Fuck! That would have been fun at least.
Just two bodies going.
Together.
You guys are 700 light years
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Can I move? Am I on solid ground or
No, you're just floating in space.
floating in space? And there's a weird shadow coming at me, and I
Yeah,
can't.
you have been in a similar space before in the Happy Fun Ball. And you do recall when you were there that you just willed yourself in a direction and you floated where you were.
I'm gonna try and find some cover.
Okay. You look around. There is kind of a rocky mass. Once again, not sure how big it is, but it's slowly drifting kind of an upward angle, and you start gliding towards it. And it gets ever so slightly bigger. And with a little bit of movement, you go, you're like, it's like a half mile away.
Fuck. Okay.
There's that forced perspective again.
Yeah, it works great. I'm telling
That
you.
Ian McKellen? I can't tell. He's 6 feet tall, or
You realize it's just a toe.
You don't see anything in your immediate visual sight. And as you glance down below, you can see some sort of a massive shape.
Oh, God.
Once again, uncertain of the distance.
Hey, you're on the other side.
Yeah, I'm totally, or like above
close
it, I
to me
guess.
so far.
Yeah, but potentially miles. Yeah.
Small dimension.
So
small.
You notice that.
Can I can't do anything.
Can you
I mean,
hold actions?
whatever you want to do. You can hold actions if you want to.
You could
In
patient
case?
defense. You could
I will
already punch it.
hold my
Yeah, punch the
action.
giant flaming floating.
Punch on arrival.
Okay, you got it. That finishes Bosco. Caleb, you're up.
Roll for Galactus. I am so far away from Vokodo that I am just going to try to get closer, and I'm going to weave my hands to the air and cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
So I can move a full 30 forward towards the cephalopod.
You got it. You can drop concentration on a spell whenever you want to on your turn, by the way.
I know, but I'm also too far away to do anything of real use. I want to get closer to him, so that is
Okay.
what I want to do.
Okay.
But you can drop concentration so that you can bring Bo back.
Yes, of course. I want Bo to come back, so Bo come back.
There you go. That's what I was asking. Bo, come back.
Bo come back.
All right, and with that, Beauregard,
Either way,
you reappear in the space where you are, and as soon as you come back, you give out 2 punches and there's nothing there. And immediately you look around and begin taking stock of how things have shifted with Vokodo moving now further back. There's a massive astral dreadnought on the opposite side of the chamber that is roaring, and for a brief second, once again, you have to take a moment to remind yourself, probably not real. Probably. Top of Vokodo's turn. Everybody takes...
Everybody take.
8 points of fire damage.
Oh, that's more than
Temporary. No.
Everybody take.
Everybody take.
Everybody take.
Everybody take
You know, it's kind of nice in another dimension right now. I'm feeling a lot less, feeling pretty chill.
This is nice.
Vokodo.
This is fine.
Just floating.
total?
Extremely. 8 total, yes.
Thank you.
This is so happy.
Do three weird people in like 2-dimensional glass things just sort of float
Little
by?
phantom zone.
Vokodo, furiously now at this point, surrounded, angrily,
Zod and
is going to attempt to move this way to get out of the pincered scenario. So he's going to shift away from Villia, which does get an attack opportunity on him with the giant orca.
You get it.
And Yasha gets to hit him.
Do I get an
Wait,
attack?
are you back?
You do when we get to it.
You are back.
She's conscious.
But like, you have willpower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
she's back.
So Villia's
Not
going to
raging
attack
yet.
there with this, which is a +6 to hit. Misses, unfortunately. Yasha, however, as Vokodo shifts around this way and attempts to move out of that space this way, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
I don't have a.
Add a D4, add a D4.
Surfer. Man, wouldn't it be great if Dito were here?
What if he shows up right now?
That'd be so great.
I changed my mind.
12 misses.
Oh,
He is forced to the ground, however, is not floating, not flying, not swimming above it, is now, because of the astral dreadnought, pushed away. He's going to go ahead and shift angrily this way.
You're not raging or anything?
Not yet.
No.
And now,
No
time on
Travis.
critical roll.
Moving away from that, furious as the swings move behind,
Nope.
sees you as the arcane caster,
Oh
Caleb,
yeah, good. Very good.
and angrily is going to go ahead and focus. The mouth opens up, and you see the glow of heat on the inside begin to glow bright, bright, bright. And then you see it looks similar to like the energy that swirls around Yasha when she was playing her harp, or similar to the bolts of lightning that are being drawn from the storm above. That's now starting to dissipate above the chamber, but it's red. Whenever you see those images of tornadoes or volcanoes with like the red lightning storms around it, this charges up and fires out towards you.
Is this a casting? Counterspell.
Counterspell. All right. Go ahead and roll to counter it.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
So roll d20, add your intelligence modifier.
Counterspell.
Oh, add my intelligence modifier? Okay. It's 28.
You're not a saving throw, your intelligence modifier.
Oh, my modifier? Then it's 23.
23. Fucking counterspell, man.
Yes.
What was that gonna be?
You'll never know.
Red lightning of pain and misery.
You don't
Would have been my total hit points.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
That song is about now.
That's going to finish Vokodo's turn.
We love you, Matt. This is amazing.
Still dying, man. Still dying.
We're hurting real bad.
Yasha, you're up.
You're the DM. You can just say there's no more counterspell.
Yeah.
Forever.
No,
You just nicked it.
no, counterspell's great.
Well,
It'd be really great when other mages start fighting you guys, because then I can just
That's
counter
not
all
going
your
to
shit.
happen in this story.
No, not at all. There's no other mages possibly in the narrative.
Nope.
Yasha.
starters, I would like to rage.
Yeah.
About time.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. Fucking piece of shit.
Are you moving towards him?
Yes, I'm gonna move towards him.
10, 15, 20. You swim up just enough to get into combat. So the first, are you doing reckless or?
Wait, did I just roll one? No, because yes,
What a
yes.
question.
Yeah, I'm gonna do reckless.
Yeah. Don't.
I'm gonna do reckless. That's worse. Okay. Yeah, what was the initial? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Welcome back.
Jester, you're on deck.
Oh, 15 for the first hit.
And a
15.
D4 for bless.
That's with the D4.
D4. Fuck.
You swing wide. It just, as you're catching up, you thought you were closer and you miss it by inches. Using the momentum as you backswing, you can go in for another strike. Upward.
Natural one.
Wow.
Wait, natural one on both die?
Oh,
But
no.
Jolie.
I didn't roll twice. I rolled 2 natural ones.
Ashley!
I know. I don't know
All of
what's
those dice are
happening.
gone forever now. You gotta.
Yeah.
Just gotta.
I don't know how to get it to you.
No. It's okay.
Dan, cannot. No, we're not allowed.
Where's my whole bag?
Yeah.
All right, so you were already raging.
AJ.
Now you are fucking furious.
Wow, what a wow.
All right, that finishes your turn. Yasha, Jester, you're up. Veth, you're on deck.
Just weakest link me right
Do you
now.
want me to send you the astral?
It's nice.
Okay,
You know why? It's because Yasha didn't sleep well last night.
I'm gonna
Crazy dreams.
drop one banishment but I'm gonna wait.
Fuck.
Because I'm gonna cast another banishment,
it.
so it's gonna like cancel probably.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Get
Okay, cast another banishment.
Get him.
That is a charisma, right?
Yeah.
As he's rushing away from the creature and Yasha's missing, that large bolt of energy that strikes out and vanishes furiously. You can see its eyes are growing brighter and brighter with anger. It's still looking back with one eye at the astronaut, and then it vanishes from its
Where'd you
face.
send him? Where'd you send him? Where'd you send him?
To the astral sea?
Yeah,
to his home
if they're
plane.
if they're from something else, it sends them back to their home plane.
Yeah. Which is
As long as I can keep the concentration up, he'll stay there.
And then I bounce
And
back.
you bounce back.
Ah, and then.
Oh my god, he turned into Caduceus!
Let me do something so I don't drop my concentration.
We should get you out of
Oh,
here.
there's lair actions!
Yeah, we should
Everyone get around
we should
Jester,
get you
protect
out
her.
of here. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Caleb just swims in and just starts looking for any kind
Can you make a shield?
other than the boiling
The water's hot. The water's hot.
Yeah,
we
we
should
gotta
get
get
down.
out of the
We should
water.
get down.
Water's hot.
Yeah.
What?
What else are you doing on your turn? Is that it?
Oh,
To protect
Run.
Swim.
I'm gonna turn around and start swimming to get out of here.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
oh, it scared the shit out of me.
Good. That'll teach you. Pay attention. Fuck me. That happens on occasion. The GM has the option second. Go ahead and roll 2d20s.
Okay.
Because you have Warcaster.
Okay.
Because you have to maintain concentration every time you take fire damage.
Right. So if it has to without a roll, it's already 7.
Correct. So you have to get above a 10 total.
Okay.
Or 10 or above.
And you
to
get
maintain.
bless and stuff, right?
You add your proficiency bonus.
Right.
too.
And okay. Oh, way great.
Okay. So that's the first round.
15 plus 7.
So if we're all hanging here, we're gonna go ahead and do a bunch of rounds of fire damage and saves to see if we can maintain.
Yep.
So that's 9 we have left to do.
9 rounds?
And
Ooh, everyone takes 8 points of fire damage.
Yikes.
wow.
If anyone has like one
9 points of fire damage?
Natural 20.
Great.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use a round to do mass healing word.
9 points healing.
Everyone takes 6 points of fire damage. Go again.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. Wow, 8 points of fire damage. Rolling really well on these.
I'm doing another mass
Great.
healing word.
Thank you.
Wait, 8 points on that one? Another healing word?
Hold on, not yet.
And that's going to be, that's 9 points to everybody.
9 points. Everybody? 5 points of fire.
Okay.
How many is that? How many more do we have to do?
It's dice versus dice.
It really is.
I'm great.
That's kind of D&D.
4 points of fire damage to everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to do another healing word. 9 points of healing.
To everybody?
Yep.
Wow.
What a roller coaster.
Interesting point of word, just so you're aware, as you guys have a moment to think about it and think about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One, he was looking pretty hurt. Like, just tipped over into hurt.
Okay.
And if he stays, so does all that treasure.
Yeah, no.
Just be aware.
Yeah, I have to drop just one person every round, so I won't do you. So it'll be
Wait, who did?
-9,
He was looking pretty hurt.
Damage.
He's starting to look pretty hurt.
-9,
That is
Starting to look pretty hurt.
9, 9, and
3 points of fire damage to everybody.
I'll take 9 too. So.
Jester, go ahead and make your concentration check.
Should we let him come back and just pile on? No.
I mean, I guess everybody could like get ready and to attack him, and then the minute he comes in, we just unload everything.
We could do that.
Danger.
As they shout to each other in the middle of
Boiling water.
a minute counting down.
Yeah.
You got
What do
three,
you guys think?
You got 3 more rounds. Decide.
We can gather around.
We're
We're
changing
gonna
the
do
plan
it. If we're gonna do
mid-plan?
it, we
It's up
should
to you
do it.
For the 5th time.
If we want the treasure.
7 points of fire damage
It's
to
up to
everybody.
you guys.
I just know as a war of
Concentration checks?
attrition, Bo's about to go down.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm
The treasure
low,
could help
I-
a lot
you
of
guys
these,
must be-
the people in the VO community.
Oh, no, what'd
it
you
is
get?
The people, it belongs to the
10.
people of the VO community.
10? 10, you barely
Yeah.
scoot by.
I'd have to roll a 1 and a 2 in order to.
Yeah, I know.
I rolled a 1 and a
Rolled a
3.
10.
I'm going to do a mass cure wounds just because we're here. It's the same thing with 6.
Should I drop it?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
What?
4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to hit everyone but you at the
That's
moment.
fine.
Mass
that's-
cure wounds.
Yeah, mass cure wounds. So that's. Hold
Who
on.
wants it to come back?
I do, but we
Villia
have to
returns
get
to her
in
form as
position.
We
well.
literally have to swim around and get around to where we'd be able
But if
to
we
hit
make
him.
a ring,
Go around him. Go around him. Go around
Make a
him.
ring, make a
not
ring.
here.
Make a ring about where he was.
Can you bamf him in wherever you want?
No.
No, he's gonna come back where he
Right
was.
where it was.
If we're gonna do it, do it.
This is the last round to decide.
All right,
20
all right,
20
all right.
Or the fight's over
20,
if you
20
manage to
20
not
hit.
roll 1 and a 2. So your call.
Yeah, he would stay, or it's your call.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
One
you're
is
the one
safe
there.
and
We're
one
the
is
fucking
risky.
worst. Treasure?
There's so much shit on his back. There's so much untold stuff.
Oh my god.
Caleb wants that shit, but Caleb's not talking. He's just acting.
Just leave him. Come on!
Yeah, so if we're gonna do it, circle around him because I'm not gonna drop it if we're all just like.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I can circle.
We're gonna get
Bo
into
will
a place.
circle.
Everybody get in position around him.
Oh my
you
god, this
moving
is
over
the
here,
stupidest
Bo?
thing we
We're
have ever
preparing.
done.
I'm gonna cast Renato's voltaic bolt.
I'm
to get
gonna
ready.
hold my attack and attack as soon as I see
I'm going to
him.
hit you with holy
I
weapon.
mean,
Make a
I-
perception
can I-
check with regard to know where he vanished.
Can I try to go like under where he would bamf, so I'll be right under his belly?
He was on the ground at that point because he was trying to get away from the astral dreadnought. But you're right by where he was, so he'll appear right next to you.
Just willingly took 9
Tapping you
rounds
for holy
of
weapon.
fire damage.
You tapping me for holy weapon? Okay.
back
Wait,
now.
what does that do? An extra 2d8, right?
It's extra 2d8.
All right, blessed goes away.
Yep, dropping blessed.
Oh my god, this is stupid. Why did we do this?
Dumb.
Why did we
He did
do
this to
this?
us.
Let's
He
do it.
did this.
He appealed to our greed.
He totally did. He
did
got
it
in
on
our fucking
purpose.
heads.
I've been doing
He
it.
appealed to our greed.
Hey, I'm just saying. In that moment,
Everybody get ready, and then I'm gonna drop it, and everybody cast
All right.
something, right?
so
Or do whatever they're
from where
gonna
they
do.
are.
it's. We're still in.
I'm gonna try to be within 60 feet of where he went
We're
away.
within order. We're not going to get to all attack him all together.
No,
But we might have
All
a
hold
surprise
an action
round.
Yeah, we're
right
all
as she
holding.
releases it. You
Then
would
we
all be able
all-
to.
all
Everyone gets.
Not in a-
Like Ripley.
All right.
You would have the opportunity to do that.
Disintegrate if that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Call it. Yeah.
Yes.
Villia is going to come over here.
He could deflect all of these at once.
I
Yeah,
know.
Reduce this.
disintegrate could go to you.
Yeah, but it's all
Are
happening
you
at
going
once.
over here?
So
I'm going to be 30 feet away, give or
Alright.
take.
We don't need
30 feet away from him would be about
Yeah, a little
there,
out, a
you
little
think.
out of the group, like
Is
a little off
Yasha
from
able
the
to
group.
join us?
a little off from the group.
Yeah, just so
does it
I'm not
matter
in
at this point?
Oh,
We can roll a
holding
one.
So you'd be right
You're
next
gonna
to
get
the
a
astral
natural 20 on
dreadnought.
this one. I can feel it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I'll be like
you're gonna get
1 feet
that.
away.
I'm gonna laugh when you get the how do you
One
want to
square
do this?
away.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're 1 square away from your whole here.
Time.
Even if you don't, we all eat shit.
All right.
All right.
Third or fourth.
All right,
episode.
Are you
Fine.
holding
Everybody's prepped.
Yes.
Drop it,
Disintegrate,
and everybody
man.
hits at the same time.
Okay. So, as you all prepare yourselves at the ready, in a very ballsy maneuver, Jester at the last minute releases banishment. You watch as Vokodo immediately appears in the space ray vanished with a look of absolute sheer fear and panic in his eyes. There is a screech you've never heard a creature make. He's been so guttural and frightening this entire time. But Caduce is back on here. But the sound he makes when he arrives is this mournful, this like, if this creature could shit its pants, it'd be shitting its pants right now. There is an absolute sense of desperate fear that he is trying to swim away and is in the process of doing so as he arrives. All right, held actions. We'll go across the table here. What are you doing?
I'm using Relentless
Brown
Hex to
ink.
bamf in to 5 feet with him, and I'm going to hit him twice with the Star Razor.
Go for it.
15 plus
I can't believe we.
19 plus
Fascinating.
a D4.
Really fascinating.
Yeah.
took damage
Yeah.
for
I use
9
D&D
rounds
Beyond
to bring it back.
Bring it back.
No.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
22 plus 5D8. Okay, here we go.
I've always wanted to kill Marie's character.
No. But
4.
It was a
right,
hidden
that
side in
is
campaign 1,
2,
and now it can come to
8.
fruition.
That's
Keep your fetishes to
49,
yourself.
49 points of damage.
Cardigan, that's our tag and special.
yeah, that's true.
Wait, how much was it?
49 points damage.
Second
You
hit.
take 4 points of fire damage as
Great.
the fire blasts back against you. So, striking back, you can see like you've carved this large chunk off the side of the body that kind of shifts out almost like a cake slice. As it does, it exposes this raw interior magma. It screams. The pain is still there, and it's so much damage, but it's still eyes are wild, and it's not even noticing your presence. It's so scared.
And I probably take fire damage on
You
that
do.
second
You
hit.
take 1 point of fire damage.
Awesome.
Alrighty. So Forbus there. I'm gonna go back to the. I'm just gonna do this in initiative order as we go. Bo, you're up.
Oh, geez. Okay. Pop.
I figured like it's supposed to go around the table. I'll just go ahead and go down initiative order.
So nervous.
We're all so nervous.
Okay. 10, 16, 17. Another 22 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
I can't believe you counterspell this chain lightning. I'm so angry.
Chain lightning.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
Multiple.
Yeah.
And I can only do
lightning
my
damage to 4 targets.
held action, right?
That was your held actions. That's all you got.
That's what I got.
Welcome.
All right. Now that brings us to Caleb.
Yeah, disintegrate, dexterity save. Already rolled it using D&D Beyond, and it's a 72, unless you make your dex save.
Does anybody in this party have over 72 hit points at the moment?
Pass.
Yes.
Yes.
You don't know.
It's true. I don't know.
Now you don't know.
Oh.
Well, now you know some of us.
I already have my. If this goes wrong, I already have my target.
Yeah.
Dexterity, you said, right?
Make it Jester.
Come on. Natural 20.
I can't have anybody come over here to look at this.
I could.
You got a 20?
I'm really tall.
I'll step away.
Just tell us.
Is it that
we'll
clear?
believe
Is it that clear one?
20, it's a
No,
20.
it's the golden
Is it a
purple
20 or
Gilmore
is it a
down
1?
I see it.
20?
What is it? Is it bad?
It's a 20. It's going to go to who he wants it to.
there. So Caleb,
Yeah.
as you are preparing the spell and you bring it back, you can feel the arcane energy crackling in your
Right,
fingers.
I break open a bag of dust underwater
Which
and
kind of floats for a
press
second?
the lodestone through. I'm going to kill Vokodo, obviously.
And as you release the green ray, you watch as Vokodo, eyes wild, there's this shimmer as the kinetic psychic energy around it that seems to be deflecting the spells pushes against and resists the spell, and it fails. Oh. How do you want to do this?
My head! dead.
Rolled a natural one. Fucking natural one.
Roll. What did you say?
A natural one.
Whoa, a 1 out of 20. The light that has been gleaming out of its mouth all this time, the beam of dark green energy leaves the palm of my hand like Spider-Man and goes straight through that light, pierces through, right through, and to stay in thematically with our episode, goes in the mouth and out the butthole. Straight through in a line. Thank you for whoever laughed.
From the ether.
That's not going to disintegrate all of his treasure,
Yes,
right?
it will.
No,
Yep,
it's magic. Magic
definitely.
stuff does not disintegrate.
That would have been.
Is he looking to see if
lot.
it disintegrates everything?
No, he's
on it?
looking to see what the.
So,
The deck of many things.
erupting
cards
volcano has
scatter
already killed.
in the water.
As the green ray fires through Vokodo's form, the wild panic somehow grows more desperate. At first, it looks like it missed or it did no serious damage, but you watch from this pinpoint hole that has been carved through the body, its interior begins to just disassociate into sludge around the outside of it. It's being cored from the center out. And as it's screaming, this wave of violent psychic energy bursts out through all of you. Your vision is suddenly not yours, as the psychic energy released pierces into your brain, and your mind is clouded with a flash of vision after vision after vision after vision after vision. The scream that hurts, your ears are bleeding, your eyes are bleeding and clouding in the water, but you don't even notice because you are just seeing in your mind's eye a gossamer sky of purples and blacks and greens and blues. The astral sea itself clouded with distant shattering pieces. An endless sea of stars and possibility. Flashes of something in shadow, large, ominous, monolithic. A city. A city that is moving under its own power. Hunting. Moving with will. Following. You feel the fear of Vokodo. You feel it trying to escape. You feel this city hungry and chasing. You flash into the streets of the city. You see paved roads. You see buildings and towers. And they flick and bend organically, shift like they're alive. Roads pulse. This is weirdly familiar, but so alien. Thousands of minds within are the city. It doesn't make sense. Hungry, seeking. There's another flash within the minds of Eyes of Nine. Flashback. The vessel of the city draws close. Fear. Flee. Break through. Break and drag. Obfuscate. With its last power, you feel Vokodo attempt to flee and break through the barriers, dragging with it the pieces to flee from whatever this thing, this entity, this form was. And right as those memories flash, the screaming subsides, and your vision begins to come back too, as the rest of the body of Vokodo just drifts into floating sludge and waterlogged ash. The rest of the remnants of its gold, treasure, falling and clattering to the floor of the chamber. For a moment, you all look around and now notice the blood that now sits floating from every facial orifice. And the look in each other's eyes, you get the sense that you all just experienced the same or something very similar. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
What the fuck was that?
Hey, great call, bringing it back. Great call, bringing it back.
Oh, good call.
Everything right. We did it all.
Just like we planned it.
Oh,
Well-oiled
guys.
copy of Mouse.
This battle had everything. It had boiling water. It had ricocheting.
What the fuck? Did the city...
Oh, I want to know about
Is
that.
it anything I saw in my vision or no?
Is it like the chain to
okay.
oblivion?
Wow.
It was weird. It was very weird. Very alien, very nightmare-like.
Moving, not static.
Have you
moving.
Static
any of
and
that
then move.
together yet?
And static.
Ew, like the ring girl?
Kind of like
Shut
like
no.
it,
you put
There's
that
no
together yet?
association
Nine?
that he gave to
it would
that.
seem rigid, and then it would like tense like muscles, and then become suddenly curved and
The
organic,
city would?
and then shift back.
You know, the city.
It's
It's gonna be slowly driving you mad.
The city would?
Yeah.
Right now, chat is freaking the fuck out.
So, sorry for the long episode, but we've been building up to this boss fight. We'll come back here next week and pick up from where we left off. This vision in the center of a boiling volcano interior,
God, that's right, the volcanoes.
It's erupting.
Oh,
and
God.
We don't have
hopefully.
7 hours to pick through
Yeah.
this treasure.
Well,
We're in
here's the
boiling
thing:
water.
the fight's over. Water's still hot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pick up there next week.